there, friends, it's me, Desiree with Clearday. Welcome to today's fun game where we will be playing Guess That Flag. Today's edition is the United States of America. So I'll be showing you a flag for each state and telling you a little bit of fun facts about them, but you have to guess which state they belong to. Let's get started. All right, our first flag. Can you guess which state this flag belongs to? All right. The answer is the Arizona state flag. The magnificent setting sun flag of Arizona incorporates symbolism from both the past and the present. The yellow and red alternating stripes represent the original 13 colonies, and the star in the middle of the flag is copper in color to show Arizona's status as the country's largest producer of copper even today. The colors utilized are also symbolic, with the red and blue being the state colors of Arizona, while the red and yellow are reminiscent of the Spanish influence on the state. All right, our next state flag. Which state does this flag belong to? Which state flag is this? The answer is Colorado. So this is the Colorado state flag. It was designed with the state's natural beauty in mind. This handsome flag was originally created in 1911 by Andrew Charles C. Johnson, who used each color in the flag to stand for a different Coloradonian theme. The blue symbolizes the clear blue skies. The white is used to represent the snow-capped mountains. The red pertains to the color of the earth throughout the state, and the gold stands for the sunshine that the state receives. All right, next flag. Which state does this flag belong to? Can you guess the state flag? The answer is the Hawaiian flag. The Hawaiian flag was adopted in 1845 and combines elements of the two most influential countries of the time: the United States of America and the United Kingdom. The Union Jack in the corner is representative of the UK, while the 8 stripes signify the USA. The 8 stripes also stand for the 8 main islands in the chain: Hawaii, Kauai, Lanai, Maui, Molokai, Niue, and Oahu. I think I said all those right. Let's move on to our next state flag. Can you guess which state this flag goes with? If you look closely, you'll spot the name of the state right on the flag. That's right, it is the Indiana state flag. The dark blue flag of Indiana incorporates the symbolism to portray the history of the USA, as well as 2 values that Americans hold in high regard: liberty and enlightenment. The torch in the center of the flag is representative of those values, while the rays emanating from it show how their influence has spread. The 13 outer stars stand for the original 13 colonies, and the 5 inner stars are a reference to the next 5 states that will be brought into the Union. The largest star at the top of the flag, right below the name of the state, represents the state itself. Moving on to our next state flag. Can you guess the state this flag goes to? Which state does this flag go to? If you look closely, you'll see the state on the flag. The answer is the Kentucky state flag. On a background of navy blue, the words Commonwealth of Kentucky headline the Kentucky state flag, along with 2 sprigs of goldenrod, the state flower. At the center of the flag, the Kentucky state seal depicts 2 men shaking hands, a pioneer and a statesman. The belief is that these 2 figures represent all men as captured in the state motto, "United we stand, divided we fall." Next, which state does this flag represent? Which state flag is this? Can you guess the state? The answer is Massachusetts. So this is the Massachusetts state flag. It's one of the original 13 colonies of the United States and is one of only 2 states to have a state flag and a naval and maritime ensign. The original design of the Massachusetts state flag had a design on one side and a green pine tree on a field of white on the back. The pine tree design serves now as the naval ensign. The state flag, approved in its final form, consists of the Massachusetts coat of arms on both sides. On the coat of arms is an Algonquin Native American from the Massachusetts tribe who is carrying a bow and arrow pointing downward in peace. A white star by the figure's head signifies Massachusetts as the 6th state admitted into the Union. On a blue ribbon around the shield are the Latin words meaning, "By the sword we seek peace, by peace only under liberty," the state motto. This motto is also reflected by the bent arm in the top of the shield, holding a broadsword blade up. Here's our next flag. All right. Can you guess which state flag this is? So we're showing you the old flag first, and then we'll show you the new flag. And the reason why we're showing you both is because the new flag was enacted January of 2021. So it's very new, and you might not remember that one. All right, I'll just give you a few seconds to take a look at these flags. Can you guess which state these flags belong to? The answer is the Mississippi state flag. So as was the case in neighboring Louisiana, as many as 7 different flags of sovereign nations have flown over the territory known now as Mississippi. When Mississippi seceded from the Union, the leaders adopted the Magnolia flag in January of 1861. The design incorporated a magnolia tree on a white field with its canton corner made up of a white star on a blue field, the Bonnie Blue flag. Mississippi became part of the Confederacy in March of that year and flew its flag until the state legislature adopted its present-day flag in 1894. This flag has the Confederate battle flag in its canton corner instead of the Bonnie Blue design, with a field made up of equal bars of blue, white, and red at the bottom. In 2001, a proposal to remove the Confederate battle flag was soundly defeated by Mississippi voters, keeping the original design. All right, our next flag. Can you guess the state? Which state does this flag belong to? All right, the answer is Nebraska. This is the Nebraska state flag. It's typically known as being one of the last states to officially adopt a state flag, which it finally did in 1963. As was popular in the 19th century, many regimental flags, which were made up of the state seal on the blue background, became unofficially recognized as a state flag. Such was the case in Nebraska until Representative J. Floyd McMaster introduced a bill in 1925 to designate a Nebraska state banner as the great seal of the state, charged on the center in gold and silver on a field of national blue. The state seal, as described in legislation in 1867, is represented by a steamboat on Missouri River, a blacksmith with his hammer and an anvil, and a settler's cabin with wheat and corn in the foreground. A train on the transcontinental railroads heads for the Rocky Mountains in the background. A ribbon above the landscape bears the state motto, "Equality before the law." Also on the seal are the words, "Great Seal of the State of Nebraska," and March 1st, 1867, marking Nebraska's admittance into the Union. Our next flag. Can you guess which state this flag goes to? Look closely. What state does this flag represent? All right, the answer is New Jersey. So this is the New Jersey state flag. Although the New Jersey legislature did not officially recognize its state flag as such until 1896, its design and use can be traced back to 1780, the year before General George Washington had directed that the color of the coats for his regiment be dark blue faced with buff light yellow-brown in honor of the original Dutch settlers. New Jersey regiments of the Civil War period carried two flags. One represented the United States and one featuring the state coat of arms in the center of the regimental colors. The coat of arms, designed in 1777 by Pierre Eugene du Simentier, is composed of a blue shield with three plows on it, supported by two goddesses on either side. On the left, the goddess of liberty is holding up a staff with a cap of freedom on it. Sears, the goddess of agriculture, is on the right holding a cornucopia full of food. New Jersey's rich agriculture tradition has given it the nickname the Garden State. Beneath them is a blue ribbon with the state motto, Liberty and Prosperity. And the date, 1776, above the shield is the knight's helmet representing state sovereignty and the horse's head denoting speed and strength. Our next flag. Which state does this flag belong to? Can you guess that state? The answer is North Carolina. So this is the North Carolina state flag. It's known as the Old North State and the Tar Heel State, adopted an official state flag in 1985. This red, white, and blue flag features a white star and the letters N and C in gold on either side. A gold scroll above the display to display the date May 20th of 1775, commemorating the Mecklenburg Declaration of Independence. A scroll below has the date April 12, 1776, the date of the Halifax Resolves. Although North Carolina infantry carried a regimental and Confederate flag throughout the Civil War, the 1885 design remains unchanged to this day. Our next flag. All right. This flag isn't hard to guess at all. The name of the state appears right on the front in big bold letters. The answer is the Oregon state flag. Adopted in 1925, Oregon has the only state flag with a different design on each side. Both sides are navy with the design in gold, with the reverse side featuring a beaver, the state animal. The front of the flag displays the word State of Oregon and the date 1859 at the top and bottom, with a heart-shaped shield surrounded by 33 stars. The stars and date denote Oregon as the 33rd state to join the Union in 1859. A sun, mountains, forests, and a covered wagon make up the scene on the shield, while a plow and a pickaxe are beneath the banner with the words, "The Union." The crest of the shield is an American eagle with two ships sailing on the Pacific Ocean below. The ships, a British ship departing and an American trade vessel arriving, symbolize commerce and the emergence of the United States as a new power. All right, our next flag. Can you guess which flag, which state this flag goes to? Which state does this flag go with? The answer is South Carolina. So this is the South Carolina state flag. While the crescent shape of the South Carolina flag is considered by many to symbolize the moon, it actually is representative of the crescent shape on the front of the caps worn by Revolutionary War soldiers from South Carolina. The palmetto tree, also indicative of the Revolutionary War, was added in 1861 to recognize their importance in defending the soldiers on Sullivan's Island during bombardment of the British. The soft wood of the palmetto was able to absorb the force of the cannonballs launched by British ships, keeping the soldiers safe. The final aspect of the flag is the dark blue color of the background, which signifies the color of the uniforms worn by South Carolina soldiers during the Revolutionary War. Our next flag. Take a good look at this flag. Can you guess which state it belongs to? Which state does this flag go to? The answer is Tennessee. In 1917, a National Geographic magazine article explained that the 3 stars on the Tennessee flag characterized the fact that Tennessee was the 3rd state to be admitted to the Union after the original 13. The creator of the flag, Captain Leroy Reeves, admitted after the article was circulated that this fact had nothing to do with its design. Rather, Captain Reeves utilized the stars to represent the 3 different regions of the state of Tennessee: West, Middle, and East. The 3 stars remain together due to the blue circle that encompasses them, an indissoluble trinity, as described by the captain. All right, our next flag. If you look closely at this flag, you'll see the name of the state in there. Can you guess which state this flag goes to? Right, the answer is Utah. In 1913, Utah adopted an official state flag consisting of a gold circle with a Great Seal of Utah. Adopted in 1896, which was the year Utah became the 45th state to join the Union. Centered on a dark blue background, the seal is made up of the coat of arms featuring a beehive flanked by pseudo lilies, the state flower. The state motto, Industry, arches above the beehive with Utah below. An eagle ready for flight perches on top of the coat of arms with 6 arrows beneath it. 2 American flags flank the arms with their flagstaffs crossed to enclose 2 dates: 1847, the year Brigham Young and his Mormon followers arrived in Salt Lake Valley, and 1896, the year of statehood. Initially, Utah code called for 1847 to be placed on the coat of arms. However, an error was made in 1922, placing the date beneath the arms of the seal itself, and this design remains on the flag to this day. Our next flag. Can you guess which state this flag goes to? There's a hint. If you look closely at this flag, the name of the state is on it. The answer is, this is the Virginia state flag. The Virginia flag, like those several other original colonies, incorporates symbols representative of the time in which they were created, mainly during the Revolutionary War. The Virginia seal was conceived around 1776, and it shows 2 figures, a female standing over a fallen male. The female, who is garbed in ancient Greek apparel, holding both spear and sword, is a portrayal of Virginia and liberty. The male is shown wearing the uniform of a Roman soldier with a fallen crown on the ground near him. His role is that of King George III in tyranny. The seal may have been created decades prior, but the actual flag of Virginia was not created until 1861, where the seal was placed on a dark blue flag. And our next flag. Which state flag is this? It's not too hard to guess. The state name is on the flag in big bold letters. And the answer is Wisconsin. The Wisconsin state flag was adopted in 1913 and amended in 1979 to include the name of the state as well as the date of statehood. The flag features the state motto, Forward, at the top, and just below is the state animal, the badger. The sailor and miner represent the people working on water and land. The cornucopia and lead highlight the state's farm products and minerals. A shield is featured in the center of the flag, highlighting Wisconsin's main industries: navigation, mining, agriculture, and manufacturing. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's Guess That Flag, the United States of America States edition. We'll see you next time.